So yeah. Rezcow. I guess nothing else. If nothing else is gonna happen, Van is gonna walk into Jakey Boy's room. Be nice if we had Sturge now.
I mean, really, like, since the doors are never gonna be unguarded, I'm basically resolved to stay there for a whole day and then sneak out the same way I snuck in.
Fair enough.
I suppose I'll have
So, are
gone...
you gonna do anything else, Holo and Van?
I guess I'll have gone back to Jakey Boy's
acting.
room at that point, so we'll
And
be in the
Hannah
same room.
as well. What are you doing, Hannah?
I don't know. Aren't there going to be guards outside the door?
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm just going to stay in here.
Sweet justice.
I have a new home.
By the way, when Van gets back,
I mean,
I'm immediately
it
going to
was
backhand
supposed
him
to be
across
my
the
home.
face.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you backhanded me. I'm
Nice
going to
shit.
backhand you. I'm going to return the favor immediately.
Can
the
I
moment
dodge?
you get back.
You can dodge. Roll me an opposed check. So, body, actually, in this case, it might be agility.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll me agility, unarmed combat, Holo. And then Xerix, roll me an agility athletics.
Yep.
Dodge.
Cool, I only have one dice. And I rolled an 8.
Hey.
I rolled 16.
Well, you try and backhand him. And it fails.
Eh,
Good morning to you too, John.
don't do that again.
Hey, wait, that happened.
And you still owe me a coin.
No, John, the meeting with Kamuk, that happened, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Why are you asking?
Oh, no reason, I just, had a...
Why are you asking?
I just had a kind of wacky nightmare, that's,
Right, you went to see Kamek's experiments, right?
Oh. Did you see me go off and do that?
I was in the room when he said that was what he was gonna do.
I see. Well,
why? I'm confused as to why you're asking.
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. No,
I'm
it's
sure
fine.
it absolutely is something to worry about, in the same way that I'm sure Rezcow is something to worry about. Despite his assurances
Look,
that he's not.
Rezcow just got some cool new powers. Why can't you be happy for him?
I can't wait to throw them all off. It's gonna be great. Just wait until we meet a corpse.
If you don't want to tell me what happened, you don't have to, but please talk to someone about it.
Oh,
Because it sounds dangerous. Especially since Kamek's involved.
To be fair, I'm a little bit hazy on what exactly happened.
Right.
Kamuk, he wanted to show me his weird-ass angel experiments.
So I hear.
Yeah. And he had kind of... they were very similar to that weird mannequin that had a mouth that I found in his tower. The one that had the invisibility cloak on.
I have never seen that, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I'm explaining it to you, John. Keep up.
Okay. Well, no, I get that, but I get
Well,
that. Okay.
of course you didn't see it. I was the only one who went down there.
All right. Calm down.
I am calm.
Good. Just checking.
But yeah, there were lots of them, and there was this weird room full of mirrors, and all kind of goes a bit weird after that. If that actually all happened, though,
I think it probably did.
I should probably never agree to do anything with Kamuk alone.
I think that's
again.
a very sensible thing to do.
Mm.
Kamek is an incredibly dangerous individual.
So am I.
No, you're not. You're 60, baby.
I mean,
Depends on who you ask.
Locker.
I'm talking about things that are people who are dangerous to you, and so I don't disagree.
Wow.
Oh, snap. Barnaby bringing the fire.
Anyway, it looks like our Angel investigations hit a bit of a roadblock.
Yes. Is Rezcow with you?
Why would Rezcow be with me?
I assumed he'd followed you in the invisibility cloak.
Well, I wouldn't have known if he had done that, would I?
I was asking in case he was in the room and was still under the invisibility cloak.
Rezcow, you here?
Apparently
You
not.
hear a ghost that says, "Ooh, I'm the ghost of Rezcow."
Well, if only we had Rezcow's ability to speak to the dead.
Well, I guess he didn't follow me or come back here. That's bad.
Are we going to have to go out and look for Rezcow now?
Look for Rezcow, who's currently invisible.
Yep.
Oh, Christ.
If he's gone off, if he followed you and somehow got stuck...
How would he get stuck?
Well, you said a lot of very strange things happened.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that means going back to Kamek's office.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like doing that. Rezcow's probably fine.
Well, I can't think of a way to get into Kamek's office alone.
Fine. If we go to Kamek's office just to see if Rezcow's there, we do it quickly.
Fine.
We need an excuse.
Can you think of one?
Why do I have to do all the work all the time?
Because you weren't locked in a meat locker and backhanded across the face.
Oh, he's still going on about that. That was yesterday.
No, it wasn't.
Well, I've slept since then, so it was yesterday.
And you still owe me a coin.
No.
Please draw fan art of the one coin.
Yeah, for thumbnail, just for the thumbnail, just find a Google image of a coin. That's a thumbnail right there.
Just find a stock image of a coin.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Because Kamek told us to stay away from that area, let's just go over there and get permission to go back, simply because, Hannah is in there, and, she's precious experiment material.
That could work.
So much praise.
I twitch.
She's experiment material.
That could work as a farce.
Well,
All right,
yeah.
let's go with that plan.
Okay, let's go. You make some kind of signal while we're inside, in case Rezcow is there. Pretend you've got a twitch or something.
I'll lift up my hat.
No. Kamek's gonna think you're wanting to ask a question or something if you do that.
Fine.
Just have a nervous twitch. That I can poke fun at.
I'll scratch myself. There you go. Undignified, but never mind.
Okay. We head off.
Alright, so you're approaching Kamek's office, and you guys are let in after a short delay. And Kamek says, "Oh, Van! I'm glad to see you. Thank you for providing that data for me yesterday. I hope you didn't get bit too badly."
Yeah, about that.
"Oh, it was worth it. I got valuable science after it."
Right, but...
Bulina was never willing to do that, so I'm glad that you were.
Would you mind explaining to me exactly what happened in there?
Oh! Well, those things, my experiments, bit you. It was very interesting. I didn't think that they would.
And then what happened?
Well, thankfully you have enough intellectual fortitude that they didn't tear your mind apart.
And then what happened?
Well, once they played with you a little bit, I took you out and I put you back in your bed.
Played with me a little bit.
Yeah,
You said it was safe.
I said it was, and here you are. Good as new.
Well, okay.
Life is full of educated risks. This was one of them.
Well, I'm glad you got such useful data out of it.
Yes.
I need a small favour.
Yes.
You know you forbade us from going near where that possible breach happened?
Yes.
That's not going to work for me.
I'm gonna
What, do you want to go back in there?
I'm gonna gently put my face in my hand, just like.
Look, I'm not interested in your little containment cell, but I have business in the larder next door, and I don't want your guards bugging me every time I go down there.
Do you want a sausage or something?
No, one of my research fodder experiments is in there. I need access to her.
Of course, that makes sense. Fine, go ahead.
Okay, well that's
I'll
all.
send word to my guards. You're allowed in the larder.
Okay, thank you
And
very
I mean,
much.
if you want to go visit my experiments again, I'd be very interested.
Oh no, once is enough, I'm sure.
Well, I mean, I could attach some things to take some more precise measurements. You know, now that I know that they're willing to bite you, that's just very interesting.
Why don't you pester Bulina for the advanced trials?
Oh, she would never do that.
Yes, I've got a feeling that I might not again either.
Oh, that's a shame. I guess not everyone has as much dedication to science as I do.
Yes, you're really swell in that regard.
Well, I thank you. Yes, I am.
Okay, so we have business to take care of, so I won't take any more of your time. We're just going to leave. We're just going to leave Kamek's office now.
I'm gonna go and stand and open the door and hold it open.
Oh,
I mean, if he leaves me enough space for me to
Yeah. I'm gonna
doors
try and
open,
leave as much space as I can to let.
I'll go for it.
All right.
Ostensibly on the guise of letting Van out, but you know,
I'll
just in case.
I'll bend over and pretend to tie my shoe for a moment.
Roll a performance check, man.
What?
Charisma performance.
Okay.
Do you even wear shoes?
I'm a shy guy. Okay,
Well,
boots.
I always thought Shy Guys wore, like, slip-ons.
It'd be a substantially different story if I were trying to bend over and tie my shoe.
2.
You crit
Is that
fail?
a crit fail?
No, I've only got charisma.
Oh.
Everyone was excited for a moment.
Well, Kamek's gonna turn to you and says, "What are you doing?"
What does it look like I'm doing?
I'm not sure. Are you shining your shoes?
I'm just, adjusting them. They're a little bit uncomfortable.
Oh, Shy Guys are weird. Just do whatever you need to.
Okay, we're going to go now.
Go ahead and roll me agility. This is probably gonna be agility based. Agility covert to sneak out quick.
Alright. That is a much better roll than normal for me, so...
That's good.
And I still managed to just roll a 9, but
That's
hey.
adequate. So there you go. You made it out of Kamek's room.
Oh,
I still have no idea if Rezcow was in there.
Yeah, you guys
That's
don't know
true.
if this was a success or not.
Yeah, this is literally just in case.
yeah, I get up and leave.
I follow
Alright.
you out.
You guys leave.
And once
Okay.
we're clear of earshot of the guards, I'm going to just go, I really hope Rezcow was in there.
Yeah,
I mean, like, I would have ran directly to Jakey Boy's room, like, without really stopping anywhere in the between.
Okay.
Are we going to go back there first, or are we going to go straight to the meat locker?
we go to the meat locker. I mean, Rezcow could be in there.
That is true. Let's go there then.
Okay.
Alright, you guys head to the meat locker and the guard lets you through. He says, stay away from that hole.
Fair
Of
enough.
course. We go in.
I'm
Now you
gonna...
see Hannah there. And Sharon. And Sharon says, oh, hey, Van! Have you remembered yet?
Hannah, we've come to let you out.
Thank you.
Yes, we've come to let Hannah out.
Sharon points at her forehead.
I'm just ignoring Sharon.
She walks up to you
That's so
slowly,
funny.
Buddy Sharon.
pushes her face up against yours, Van, and points to your forehead.
Have you heard of the term personal space, Sharon?
No!
Don't engage with it.
It?
She says, Hannah, your friends
What?
are so rude.
I know, they're jerks.
I'm gonna leave the meat locker now. I'm gonna just stand outside.
Sharon, Hannah, go outside with John.
Fine. It was
Van,
fun in
please-
here.
Come out as well. We know what happened the last time we left someone alone with Sharon.
It's fine. Close the door. I need a moment with Sharon.
Oh. I'm gonna try to
Okay,
listen.
I'm gonna close the door most of the way and
You
try
can roll
and
awareness
listen
perception. Yeah, go
through the
ahead.
gap.
Roll awareness
Because-
perception. And based on how you do, you might be allowed to join us in the private call.
I'm gonna learn.
4.
Or you can roll as well, Hannah, of course.
Alertness perception
4
is
is not
literally...
good enough.
No,
You got a 12, Hannah?
Yeah.
Alright, you can join us.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Alertness perception is literally my worst roll.
And of course, Van, you have no idea Hannah's listening.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so... Sharon says, oh, so have you finally remembered?
No. I just...
Oh.
There was something I wanted to speak with you about, and then Rezcow interrupted me with talks of angels shuffling around.
Oh, yeah. What's going on? Do you have my grape soda?
No. Maybe later. Jakey Boy the other day said something quite curious to me.
Yeah,
Do you
he's a
do you
fun
have-
guy.
Do you happen to recall what you and him spoke about in here?
A lot of things. I speak to a lot of people about a lot of things.
Yes, I imagine you
I
do.
heard you went to visit the angels yesterday or this morning.
Yeah, I'm not here to talk about that.
They told me you tasted really good. Nom nom. She kind of mashes her teeth.
How do you know that?
They told me, silly.
They told you.
Yeah. We're neighbors. We gotta talk.
Oh yes, I suppose they are in the room next door, aren't they? Okay, well, whatever. You get around a lot, don't you, Sharon?
Yes. In some ways I don't get around at all. And she
Yeah.
kind of laughs.
It's just, when we're in ASMT, you showed up at our hotel. Then we came back to the Mushroom Kingdom, and here you are again. Like
Yeah, I'm your friend.
yeah.
Friends gotta stick together, like the Three Musketeers.
I was just wondering then.
Did you know there was a fourth Musketeer? It's the point of the book, but nobody knows it.
I haven't read it.
Oh, you should. It's got 3 Musketeers and then one more.
Oh. Sharon, have you spent much time in the Bean Kingdom lately?
A bit.
A
I
bit.
met with one of your bosses.
I see.
Well, I didn't meet with her. I met with one of her Thwimpy friends. A couple weeks ago?
Okay, that explains a lot. I was wondering how you knew about the Purple Dawn, but that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. She had a job for you, but I wasn't going to tell you quite yet.
Why are you acquaintances with the madam?
Oh, it's not so much that I'm acquaintances with her. I'm acquaintances with an acquaintance.
You just work for everyone, don't you?
Oh, no, I only work for one person.
You said that the madam had something that she wanted me to do.
That's in the tower. I wasn't gonna tell you until later.
How about you tell me
Don't
now?
want to get you. Oh, I don't want to get you too excited about things.
I've been waiting for what she wanted in return, and I heard nothing. So why don't you just tell me?
Okay, so here's the thing. She says, so do you know the League of Janitors at all?
In passing, I've heard of them.
Oh, well, here's the thing. She kinda is interested in getting a little eye out here in the Mushroom Kingdom. And so she contacted my boss. And my boss contacted me. And I'm supposed to contact you. That you're supposed to assassinate the head of the League of Janitors that's operating in Koopa Tower right now.
Oh, is that it? An assassination?
Oh, yes.
Why did you think I get too excited by that?
Well, I don't want you to get too distracted from other things. And she points at her forehead.
Oh my god.
There's more important things than this. That said, she did help me with some stuff, so...
Fine.
Or help my boss, rather.
And do you actually have any information on this person?
Oh, yeah. It's in the luggage, but I have a whole dossier. When we arrive, I'll give it to you.
Okay, I suppose that's fine.
Just be careful.
I always am, Sharon.
She looks back and forth. She says, "This guy has Satan powers."
Huh. Okay. Thanks for actually being useful.
She says, "I'm always useful, silly. I saved you." Well, the same thing.
Speaking of...
Anyway, you and me are the same now.
What do you mean by that?
She says, "Well, you just haven't remembered, and I have.
Ugh.
We met a long time ago."
What? What are you
think.
going on about now, Sharon?
I think it was a long time ago.
I don't remember ever meeting a Sphinx before you.
Oh. You wouldn't yet. We haven't met a long time ago yet. We will meet a long time ago someday.
I'm going to leave. I leave without a word.
Alright. Fair enough. She says, she will say one more thing before you leave.
Okay.
She says, "Here's the thing. Jakey Boy is the key.
The key?
Keep that in mind." And she points at her forehead.
Okay, goodbye, Sharon.
She winks at you.
Oh dear God.
And Hannah heard all of this, so
Yeah.
there you go. We can pop back into the main chat.
Okay.
Alright, so that happened.
Everyone died.
Yeah.
Just Hannah.
Yeah,
That happened.
I got killed outside of the.
Hannah's brain explodes with all the knowledge she got.
Yes.
Either that or I stabbed her in the back with a sausage. I mean, I don't have a knife or anything there. I only have a sausage that I grabbed from the meat larder earlier. No, that's not happening.
You'd stab someone with a sausage before trying to use your gun.
I have no bullets.
I mean, for stabbing.
It's a gun.
Can't
It's not
stab with a
sharp.
gun.
Neither's a sausage.
Shush.
Right, so yeah, I walk out the larder.
I immediately lock the
Van
door.
walks out, presumably frustrated.
I immediately lock the door.
Well, you learned a lot, Van, so that works.
Mm.
Can we just leave Sharon on here when we leave the ship?
That'd be rude.
If only.
Yeah.
It might be rude, but it might also be sensible.
I think you're just being a jerk.
She stabbed Rezcow in the face.
You don't know
He
that
also
for
stabbed
sure.
Van in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it evens out. She stabbed Rezcow, but she also stabbed Van.
What? That's worse.
Maybe she'll stab you next, John.
But I mean, like, you
I
don't
hope
know.
not.
Maybe it was a consensual stabbing.
Both stabbings were consensual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But can we just go?
Yeah. So,
Unless you want to poke around the hole a bit more, but maybe a bit difficult with all the guards here.
best not. Let's
Yeah, I
hope,
agree.
Let's hope that Rezcow was either in the office or the larder. And if he
Rezcow,
wasn't,
are you here?
then we'll...
Tap me on the shoulder if you're here. Not that I have shoulders, considering I'm round. Okay, well, we've got to assume he's either wandering around the ship, lying dead somewhere under the invisibility cloak, or he's back in Jakey Boy's room.
Let's start with Jakey Boy's room, and then we'll
That
go
seems
from
like
there
the safe
if
place
he's not
to
there.
start.
What, you want to waste time walking around looking for an invisible
No,
corpse?
I'm saying that seems like the sensible place to start, because it's the safer one of the options, meaning that if he is there, we won't have to do the dangerous options.
Yes.
So let's start there.
Yes, that's what I was saying.
I was agreeing with you.
I thought... never mind, I thought you were saying that wasn't enough of a challenge.
Who do you take me for?
I don't know, let's just go back to the room.
Okay.
So you
Yes,
guys head back to Jakey Boy's room.
Where I'm back
Jakey Boy is
under the
lying
covers.
in bed. He still hasn't woken up.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty
we forgot
cool
to drag
night.
Jakey Boy along.
He's
Look,
having
had
a
a-
swell dream about cars and booze.
Is
Oh, man.
Rezcow...
But
Is
is he
Rezcow-
dreaming about both?
Yes, you hear him
Or-
in his sleep going vroom vroom boo.
Is Rezcow still under the invisibility cloak?
Yes, but I mean, like, when I see you guys, I'm just gonna make myself visible so y'all can see I'm here.
Oh, good.
Oh, that saves us a trip. Good. It seems our efforts weren't in vain then.
We were worried...
Thanks for letting me out of the office, guys.
Oh, it
I'd
was the
assumed,
office.
I assumed you'd followed Van.
No, I couldn't get out
Ah,
without bumping into someone.
that's a shame, because Van has no idea what happened.
I have a hazy idea about what
Van
happened.
never knows anything. Like,
That's why it would have been
I
handy
think-
to have someone following him.
Van needs to see a doctor about his memory problems.
I do not have memory problems.
There's so many things you don't remember.
There's one thing I allegedly don't remember, according to...
And right now, where you just said you got memory haze again.
And remember, of course, Sharon pointed out that he didn't remember.
You do have to admit the evidence is compelling.
Be quiet, John.
I can say what I like. You slapped me across the face.
It's called acting.
But I got good news. I got a chance to peek into the hole we made.
What's in there?
And turns out it's a bunch of mirrors and mirror people. I don't really understand.
I do.
Oh, did you also look in the little hole?
You could say that.
He saw a big... He apparently was taken by Kamek to look at a big room full of mirrors with weird mannequin things.
No.
No. Or something like that apparently bit him. I don't know.
So, Rezcow, Kamek's done some interesting things with the angel corpses.
Yeah. We're kind of aware of that, right?
Yeah, but we didn't know that he'd turn them into weird metal mirror angels with creepy-ass mouths.
That bit you?
Yes, that apparently bit me.
And you were tasty.
Yes.
Should we look if you got any fake angel, like, contagion?
No.
I don't know. Maybe he got angel rabies.
I feel just fine. Thanks for your concern.
I insist on doing a medicine check on you, Van, for your sake.
But no.
It's probably a good idea.
I know first aid. I got literal medicine stats.
It's a tiny scratch. It's fine.
Well, tiny scratch with a nail and you get tetanus and die.
I'll take the chances.
Alright. But if you ever die from poison, I'm gonna tell you I told you so.
Okay.
That's priority one.
Oh yeah, you can speak to
Oh
dead
yeah, you
people.
can actually, you can talk to his corpse. That would be a good use of that skill.
Spite.
I have powers now, Van.
Do you say it like that?
Yes.
That's you sound quite thrilled by that.
Well, when you got, I know you did get powers, right? Yeah, when you first got your stone mind powers, didn't you want to just try them?
When I got my stone mind powers, I was basically forced into a contract with a crazy god who wanted me to kill you. So,
But didn't you want to try them?
I suppose to a degree.
There.
We're not so different, you and I.
So what can you do? Now you can't go crazy fire demon.
So from what I can understand, so the way I got into Kamek's office is that I can go through walls or objects for a very, very short time.
Oh.
Except once a day, so I was kind of stuck there. So thank you for getting me out. And if ever you find a corpse, I can speak to it for a little bit. Once in a while, once a month, I can return a corpse to life.
Does this include meat?
Does this include the angel mutants? Do
Well,
they count as dead?
I think they're too, they're not fresh.
I pull out a
They're too
sausage.
long.
Does this count?
No, that's not a corpse, it's a food. Like, if you had a whole pig, maybe. But that's just a part of it. Well, also, I can be a telephone.
You can be you can be a telephone.
Well, I can send a message, or I can help someone send a message, but it's one way, and it's one message, and they can't respond. So it's a very bad telephone.
You can send a message to anyone?
Anyone I know. Basically, yeah.
Can you show us?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not sure how I can show that.
Telephone me.
Alright, but I won't be able to do it for a bit afterwards. Alright, so go in your room, and I'll send you a message.
I mean, you could just do it.
But it's less impressive this way.
Very well, I'll go back to my room.
Alright.
I think so.
Well,
So I'm gonna wait like 5 minutes to give you time to get there.
sure glad there
Alright.
aren't any errant mirror angels wandering around this airship.
Shush! Doing something.
Priorities.
Alright. So after 5 minutes, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna try to... So, my roll for my thing, is it after I do it or before?
Before.
Alright, so I need to roll something first. Wow, that was real bad, so I gotta roll another thing. Alright.
Oh, if you
So-
ever crit fail, I'll add one more roll. Or one more roll to
Right.
your thing. If you ever crit fail.
Got it. I didn't, but good to know.
That's always a good sign. If you crit fail this, it has lasting
There.
consequences.
If you crit fail, your
Alright.
brain explodes.
Well, if you crit fail,
And-
it does wounds.
So yeah, so people around me might think that for like a second I look a little bit dizzy, but then in his room, Van hears,
Nothing.
check it out! Yeah, well, Van will be able to hear me.
Nope. Unfortunately, you pick like the one person.
Oh, interesting.
What?
Van,
yeah.
you hear nothing.
I know that it didn't work.
Nope, you have no idea.
Alright.
Oh.
So then after I think I sent a message, I give everyone else in the room a thumbs up.
Okay, I suppose I'll wait like 5 minutes in my room, get impatient, and then go back.
You do.
And I walk in with a bewildered look.
So what was the
So
message?
cool, right?
I didn't hear anything.
What? Yes, you did.
No. I just spent
Did
5 minutes in my room waiting for a voice.
but no, I thought. Did you listen carefully?
Rezcow, I did not hear a voice.
No. Yes, you did. Like, wait. Sharon did say that she was different, and she mentioned you. Oh,
What,
that could be it.
what, do you want to be less vague on that?
Well, I mean,
No.
that's honestly, that's about I said, she said something about she was different and you were different because I asked why she couldn't, if the powers she was offering, if they were so good, why wasn't she using them? And she said she was different, and she said something like the same way you were different. I didn't think that that means I wouldn't be able to use them on you either. So, please don't die, Van. That means I might not be able to speak to you if you're dead.
That's the reason.
Well, that was a colossal waste of time.
But it's not my fault if you're weird.
If I'm weird?
You're super weird.
Oh yeah, says the guy
Yeah,
who
he's
just...
weird.
Shut up, Hannah. Says the guy who just randomly goes to shower and is like, oh, please take my powers away.
That's not how it happened.
Is that your best Rezcow impression?
Yes.
She's the one that asked me.
Why did she just ask you out of the blue?
I mean,
What were you two talking about before that? Or did she just
Please
immediately
don't
ask
say
you?
bottle caps.
Well, I mean, I told her about, we're looking for angels, and during the conversation, it brought up that my zebra stuff, probably a problem. And the discussion naturally went into replacing my power.
Alright. You should stay away from her for a bit, I think.
I mean, I can't really normally go beyond this room anyways.
That's a good point.
I think we should
Like,
all
this was an
stay away
exception.
from Sharon.
Yeah.
But, like, this was like, honestly, I wish
Sharon's
everyone
been
could
nothing but
kinda
nice to you guys.
We should kind of maybe stick around in either Jakey Boy or Van's room just in case stuff happens. Because
Sounds like a
that mirror room
reasonable
was
plan.
really freaky, and
I
we
would
just saw that
sort of like to know
they
what
might escape.
I would sort of like to know what Kamek's doing, and if it's something we should be concerned about, like long term.
I mean, yes,
Probably.
it is something we should be concerned about.
And therefore,
But I don't know
is
if-
there something we should be doing to stop it from being a larger concern?
I'm sure it's fine for now.
I mean, you could sabotage the boat.
No.
We're
our way
on the boat.
We're on our way to
Look,
the
I'm
tower.
not saying that's what we should do. I'm just saying, just responding to Barnabooing.
Is that a new verb now?
I
To Barnaboo.
I forgot the word saying for a second. I'm sorry.
It's a strange word to forget.
We could always just hijack the airship and then fly it the rest of the way. But that might be a bit difficult.
A little
A bit difficult.
I mean, like, let's be real. We did defeat and kill Charles. How much harder can Kamek be?
He has an
I mean,
entire
I'm sure if we
crew.
wanted to do it, we could.
I don't think it's a very good idea, considering that if we just sit here and do nothing, we'll probably be safe.
And live. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, but
Uh,
I mean, Barnaboo did bring up that, you know, the greater good would be to get rid of the experimentation here.
plus, we could commandeer our own airship, and that'd be sweet.
That's not false.
Well,
While you think of an actual plan for that, I'm going to go to the toilet.
Roll
I
a
should
toilet check.
I should probably go to sleep because it's 11 something.
that is
So
fair.
I assume you're going to be sending me messages from the toilet, Van, or are you actually going to the toilet in real life?
He's
Yeah.
He's
muted
going in
himself,
real
so
life.
he
I
went
think
for
that's the
real.
thing.
Oh, okay. I thought he was going to a secret toilet session. He did that once. He was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom in character, and then he started sending me messages. Did I hear Xerix?
Hello.
I
Yes.
think so, yes.
You're dead. I'm sorry.
Oh
Rezcow shot you.
We were just planning on how to take over the airship and discussing the fact that our complications being with the ideal combination. Overconfidence and idealism, that's going to do it.
Do you actually want to try and take over the airship?
Out of
Probably a
character,
bad
yes.
idea.
In character, yes.
So the problem is now my powers aren't offensive based, so now there's a real risk to trying something like that.
Mm. And because
I mean, and also I have no combat stats.
yeah.
Or bullets for my gun.
You're just gonna fake all of them into submission.
You're going to go fisticuffs.
I mean, fisticuffs with a gun. Presumably a gun can also be used as a blunt weapon.
And
Just not
Hannah
very
can make
effectively.
boxes at them. With
Throw
her
sausages at them,
artistry
that'll
and
do the job.
craft. Make a really cool piece of art of them being beaten up, and it'll scare them.
Or I'll try and convince them to just give me the airship.
Perhaps we should wait until our business at the tower is concluded before attempting to take over the airship. I mean, Kamek told me he's visiting the tower on business, so it's safe to say the airship's going to be docked there for a bit.
That's true.
Possibly with fewer guards and crew.
That is true.
So we could do our business at the tower, and then assess the situation.
Surprisingly sensible coming from you.
Indeed.
Sensible like a coin.
Which you still owe me, and I have an IOU to that fact.
Yeah, well, you're going to be holding on to that IOU for a long time.
You owe me a coin.
I mean, you can keep saying it.
And it'll keep being true.
That's what you think.
It'll stop being true eventually.
It'll stop being true once you pay me a coin.
I mean, the way I see it, it really didn't take that long for you to stop correcting me when I just called you John. So, eventually, you're going to let the coin thing go as well.
No, I won't. It's not about the coin, it's about the principle.
And that's really cute. Hey, Rezcow.
Roll alertness perception, you two.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Specifically the two of you.
Alright, I guess I won't roll.
Yeah, I dropped my dice.
10.
3.
3 is good enough, just for the sake of the lulz. You see, standing, or laying on the floor, directly between you, a single coin. Lying on the floor.
I grab it.
I'm going to do nothing
Fine.
about it.
Alright.
Now that you're conveniently holding a coin, would you care so much as to give it to me, considering that you owe me one?
I put it in my pouch before you even finished saying that.
I see. It makes no... It wouldn't help the situation if I just grabbed the coin. Because that'd be that wouldn't mean that he's giving it to me. That would just be a coin. It has to be one that Van gives to me. That's the principle of the thing.
Alright, someone was saying something to Rezcow or something?
Yeah, Rezcow, you remember the League of Janitors, right?
I sure do.
If I recall, we didn't like them in ASMT.
Yeah, they literally tried to kill me several times.
Yes, that's good. So, hypothetically, if we were to run into an important person in the League of Janitors, you'd be fine with murder.
Where are you coming from for all this?
Answer the question, Rezcow.
What? What do you actually want, Van?
Well, you know how it is.
Just tell me what you actually want.
How would you like to murder the leader of the League of Janitors?
I mean, I think they're evil, right?
Yep, probably.
Well, I don't want your opinion on this. John.
Well, they've helped you out
Can I-
before, too.
Can I roll to know
Well, but they
something
started out as
about-
helping me out, but then things kind of turned sour.
Can I roll to know something about the League of Janitors, considering I haven't been in this part of the thing at all?
You can roll intelligence knowledge. Local
Cool.
or criminal.
Intelligence knowledge. No, that wouldn't count. That's not the same stuff. 14.
Yeah, you know that the League of Janitors is a sort of a criminal organization that does dubious stuff. They largely infiltrate organizations through janitorial positions. Hence the name
Fair
League
enough.
of Janitors.
Fair enough, so I have definitely heard of them.
Yes.
Awesome. Good, that means I can actually follow this conversation and give an opinion on it.
Let me rephrase that though. Like, why do you suddenly want to ice the leader of the League of Janitors? Like, we haven't really done anything with them for literally years now.
Well, when an opportunity like that falls on your lap, you take it, surely.
What opportunities fallen?
To kill the leader of the League of Janitors.
But like, what are you going to
How
tell
has
me
that fallen in the past?
they're
while
on
we're
the
an
boat
airship?
somehow?
No,
Yeah.
no, the individual is in Cooper Tower.
Ah,
Oh. Well, I mean, we're destroying the tower regardless, right?
Well, that's what you wanted to do.
Well, my want has not changed.
Okay, so we just need to absolutely make sure that the leader does not escape and does in fact die. Other than that, that's fine. We can do whatever we want.
You're probably not going to answer me, but why the sudden interest?
I owe someone a favour.
yeah, you owe me
Oh.
1 coin.
Not you, John.
I know how that favorite thing goes, so I'm not gonna ask for more than I get it. I've been there.
I respect that.
I don't.
One day you'll be there, Barnaboo.
I may have some more insight at that point.
One day you'll have shady dealings.
Assuming I have none now.
Incidentally, going on what John said about maybe making sure Sharon stays here and doesn't get into the tower or anything like that.
Look, she wants me to destroy the tower. Like, I don't see her getting in the way.
You say that.
When do things ever actually go to plan?
It happened in the past.
It happens sometimes.
Yeah.
I was wondering, do either of you know where the luggage is kept on this ship?
I came here in a box.
Yeah, I know.
I was pushed into the meat locker as luggage.
Yeah. Because,
Might want to wait for Jakey Boy to wake up for that one.
yeah, maybe. You know, I'm kind of glad all this happened. It's kind of deflected the whole Purple Dawn stuff away from me.
I mean, I still remember it.
Yes, but you
Well,
haven't...
we can probably stop there. It sounds like a lot of the stuff going forward is going to need Jakey Boy's opinion.
Yeah, it's seeming that way.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it feels like our next step is basically deciding purposefully what our next steps are gonna be, so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.